Hello everyone.
Just hours before the rapper Kenan aka Forbes and his friend Debelo Tips Motwane were shot, someone deposited 800,000 rand into the account of the man that the police believe assembled the team of killers and also paid them. A police investigation established that 800,000 rand was deposited into businessman Mziwe Temba Heavy Gwabeni's First National Bank FNB account at about 2 p.m. on February 10, 2023. And on the same day, at about 6 p.m., telephone records at the police's disposal also show that Gwabeni and the three brothers Lindoguhle Mhlaliseni, Siyabonga Gezani, and Melusi Dave Ndimande, as well as Tabani Mkwanazi, who are all murder suspects, were around at the businessman's house. They allegedly followed the rapper in different cars to Wish restaurant on Florida Road in Durban. Gwabeni allegedly hired some of those vehicles from a local businessman running a car rental company. All the hitmen were paid 133,000 rand each, allegedly by Gwabeni, after Forbes and Motwane were killed. This according to the NPA affidavit. The affidavit was filed with the Eswatini government and used to arrest 2 more suspects in that country. The Provincial Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi said the NPA submitted the affidavit through Interpol to request the authorities in Swaziland to help them catch these 2. These 2 were arrested on last Saturday morning for other cases, including the Forbes case. The affidavit also suggested that one of the suspects, Lindoguhle Ndimande, didn't even have a bank account. He opened a standard bank account the morning of the murder, and his share of 133,000 rand was deposited into his account the following day. Ndimande, who was allegedly one of the spotters, followed the musician to Wish restaurant. He went to cut his hair at the salon inside the establishment, and he paid his bill at the restaurant from the same account. Forbes and Motwane were killed by 2 gunmen as they walked out of the restaurant on February 10, 2023. Police are pinning Gwabeni as the mastermind of the hit and the man who allegedly coordinated everything. Gwabeni, according to the police, followed Forbes from King Shaka International Airport to the Hilton Hotel in his grey BMW. The other suspects also came to hang around the hotel in a grey Polo that was allegedly hired by Gwabeni. When Forbes left the hotel to go to the salon, he was also trailed. The 5 men appeared in the Durban Magistrates Court on Thursday. They include Eddie Mieza, the first suspect to be arrested on April 22 last year. They are facing charges of conspiracy to commit murder and unlawful possession of a firearm, also charges of unlawful possession of ammunition, and 5 counts of attempted murder. But nothing was said about the person who deposited the 800,000 rand for the hit. The 2 Ndimande brothers are expected to be extradited from Eswatini soon. The provincial spokesperson, Colonel Robert Njanda, couldn't give a definitive answers on the source of the 800,000 rand. Forbes was apparently warned not to set foot in Durban following the death of his fiancée, Anele Tembe. Tembe died from injuries sustained when she jumped from the 10th floor of the Pepper Club Hotel in Loop Street, Cape Town. The incident happened after a heated argument with the musician in 2021. Her father, Moses Tembe, an influential businessman in KwaZulu-Natal, even barred Forbes from speaking at her funeral. Many people expected Forbes to be charged with her murder, but the NPA failed to prosecute anyone. General Mkhwanazi confirmed that Forbes had been the main target in the hit and said, "From our investigation, it became clear that Mr. Forbes was the main target. He is the one that was followed from the airport. He is the one that was followed at the hotel. He is the one that was spotted inside the restaurant, and the plan was not to shoot him in the manner that they did." Mkhwanazi also added that the hitman initially wanted to shoot Forbes inside his vehicle. However, because he stood longer outside greeting his friend, those hitmen did not want to wait. That's why they came for him. He explained that it was by coincidence that Motwane was shot. Mkhwanazi said they don't yet know what the motive for killing AKA. Another update is that the AKA alleged killer's demands for extradition from Eswatini. The two Ndimande brothers, who were recently arrested in Eswatini in connection with the murder of megastar Kinan AKA Forbes, are prepared to be extradited, but on 4 conditions. The accused persons from Durban, Siyabonga Gezani Ndimande Nxele and Malusi Dave Ndimande Mj, were arrested by members of the Royal Eswatini Police Services while hiding in a flat they rented at Zone 4 in Babane. On Friday, the accused met with their legal representatives, Sivesenko Singwenya and Advocate Mduduzi Mabila, where they reportedly stated that they had no qualms with being extradited to SA to face their charges, but the process should be done within the confines of the law and to ensure their safety. According to the source, the Ndimande brothers are said to have made it clear to the legal representatives that in the whole process, they wanted to be assured that their safety will be prioritized. The source said, they stated that the reason they were not opposed to their extradition is that they feel they will be safer in the custody of SA's prison than being detained in Eswatini. The source further mentioned that during the meeting with their legal representatives, the accused persons stated that they wanted to be handed over to the prison authorities, not to the members of South African police. As part of the conditions, they are said to have also stated that during their handover to the prison authorities, they wanted their South African-based attorney to be present. Another condition they put forward was that they wanted to be escorted by the local police in the presence of their Swatini attorney and handed over to the prison authorities of their home country. In short, according to the source, the accused persons made it clear that they wanted the whole process to be done under the watchful eye of their lawyers. It is said that the accused persons further highlighted that they had strong reservations about being handed over to the SAPS, to members of SAPS. The siblings are expected to make their second court appearance at the Manzini Magistrate Court tomorrow, where the issue of their extradition will be among the issues to be presented before court. They are currently detained in that country on the basis of the provisional arrest that was filed by the National Prosecutions Authority. Their lawyer in Eswatini, Gwenya, only confirmed to have met his clients on Friday for consultation. 5 Ndimande brothers, who have since been arrested, come from a family in the northern KwaZulu-Natal taxi business. The 2 Ndimande brothers, who are currently detained in Eswatini, are expected to answer on charges of conspiracy to commit murder, contravention of the Prevention of Organized Crime 21 of 1998, unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, and money laundering. The 2 are also wanted for murder emanating from taxi wars. The court was told that the accused persons were a flight risk, as they might have left the Republic of South Africa through illegal crossing points and entered Eswatini. The application for their provisional arrest pending extradition was moved and granted last Monday at the Manzini Magistrate Court by Principal Magistrate David Kumalo, the local director of the public prosecution, who moved the application on behalf of the neighboring country, is represented by Principal Crown Counsel Macebo Nxumalo. The NPA was yet to file its extradition application by Friday. This means that the brothers' stay in the country's prison might be slightly prolonged. The non-filing of the extradition application also means that when the 2 make their second court appearance at the Manzini Magistrate Court tomorrow, there might be postponement to a later date pending the filing of the extradition application. They might be remained in custody for 7 days pending their next appearance on March 12, 2024. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.